Good morning. We're here at Lake Norman, and it's about 6:30 right now. Just pulled up. Boat launch is right there. Don't know a lot about this lake, but it's definitely summertime fishing, and the fish are probably going to be deep, which is always a problem because I don't have topo maps of the lake, so I don't know the structure of the lake, so that complicates things. And they also will likely be on docks and any shade that I can find in the shallower water, probably adjacent to deep water. So those are the things I need to figure out. I basically have camping here for 2 days, and I hope that that wasn't a mistake, because if the fishing is really tough, the second day may be kind of a wasted day. But so hopefully we'll get into them today, figure out a pattern, and be able to continue tomorrow. So with that in mind, I'm going to get ready so I can get on the water. Hopefully we'll be back on soon with some fish catching. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, well, I haven't even left the launch ramp yet, but there's a tree right there, so I'm just going to put my pop-bar near that tree. See if I can get a fish on before I even leave the launch. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't even started my trolling motor yet. Fish on. All right, keep it on, man, keep it on. Don't know how it's hooked. Looks like it's hooked good. Okay, it's a decent fish. Definitely a keeper fish. Definitely a keeper fish. All right. Okay, nice. All right, caught that fish out of that tree over there. Threw a chatterbait in there. Nice looking fish. This is about the prettiest fish I've seen in a long time. Not because it's huge or anything, but it's a nice fish. It's probably about 2 pounds. It's healthy looking fish. It took me a while to get the camera on because I didn't feel like I had good control of it. I think my drag was a little too loose. I didn't know if I had a good hook set. Felt like it was going to jump. So I'm focusing on the fish rather than, getting the camera going, which is smart because I've lost fish that way before. This is a nice fish. I'm going to get things ready. I'm going to put it on the donkey leash. In case you don't know what donkey leash is, this donkey is a big fish. So, but basically it's a stringer to hold your fish while you're doing other things. So let's put it in water. I'm gonna get my stuff together and then I'll be back with you all. All right, we're back. So the other thing I wanted to say is that this is the first bite I've had at all today. It's been pretty dang slow. I haven't even had a hit or anything. Okay, so this is at 1.78, but it was at 1.80, so that's good. Let's get a release and let's get back in there. There's a lot of these trees over here, and part of what I wanted to say is that these trees are adjacent to deeper water. They're actually in deeper water. So that's one of the factors here that as soon as I pulled up here, I thought this is a better looking spot. And that's why. That's a nice fish, real healthy looking fish, beautiful fish, great color. I think this is a spotted bass. But let's get it released. Okay, been out of the water for a little while, so I'm going to revive it. Spent a lot of energy jumping around. Nice. All right, well there she goes. Nice fish. I'm gonna go back to that tree and see what I can do. And I'll throw that chatterbait in there and see if I can pull some more fish out of here. It'd be really nice to be able to do that. And let's get going. Fish on. All right. Okay. Still got some fight in it. Okay, this one's a keeper. Get in my hand. I think it's still a keeper. It's gonna be close. All right, I gotta get the hook out of the mouth. Let's get the hook out. All right, let's see what this fish weighs. Looks bigger than the last one. The last one was 90.4. So this one hopefully will be a keeper. Come on. I think it's a keeper. All right, yeah, 1.34. I almost passed this dock, but then I ended up fishing this dock because it had that little platform. I don't know, you can probably see at the bottom of the stairs there's like a piece of plywood under the water. Now that's perfect shade for a bass, and that's what they want right now. The water temperature is 88 degrees, so they want shade. So that's why I cast over here, and it produced a fish. So I'm going to try to see if I can produce another one. Let's do that right now. Okay, watch this cast. I want to go under that step, but I think there's a board there, so I would get myself in trouble. So I'm just going to go beside it. Oh, I just got hung up. Oh, got a fish. Oh, shoot. Oh, that felt like a better fish. I don't know if my line just got nicked when it got hung up there, or if it was nicked after that last fish and I didn't check it. That was definitely a better fish. Fish on. Oh, nice. Okay. I almost left this spot and then I saw some cover down there. So I turned around and came back and cast a Texas rig worm out there and came up with a fish. Okay, that's a keeper fish. Oh shoot, I thought I lost it for a second. Okay, let's get it in. All right, it's gonna be close. Okay. Oh yeah, it's not even a pound, I don't think. I think it's small when I get it in my hand. Okay, we're gonna get some weights on this thing. Pretty sure it's not a pound, unfortunately. It doesn't look like a pound to me. 0.90, 0.92, 0.92. Okay, let's get it on the other scale. 0.94. So these scales are acting pretty accurate to each other today. But that is not a keeper fish. 0.97 we give it to us, but not 0.94, 0.92 is not going to do it. Okay, but let's see if there's some more fish out there bigger than this one. All right. Oh, keep away from the dock. Oh, still got fight in them. Fighting. A lot of fight. Doesn't want to give up. Get away from there. Get away from there. That's a nicer fish. Get away. Gotta get away from the dock. He gets wrapped around that dock with 8-pound tests. Not going to get him out. This is definitely a keeper fish. Nicer fish. All right, catching them on docks. Okay. Yeah, definitely a keeper fish. This one's similar to the first one I got. Real pretty, good color. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, we got some blood. Okay, I'm gonna work on this fish. I'll be back. almost forgot. I put this fish on the donkey leash because it was caught in the throat. The hook came out pretty good, so that's good. And there was a little bleeding in the beginning. So, but it's real healthy. I just wanted to make sure. And this fish is really nice. This is a nice, you know, this is like the first fish I caught. The color in this fish, something about these, I think they're spotted bass, but they're really beautiful fish. Just so healthy looking. The color is so vibrant. So, with that said, let's get a weight. And I'm sure it's over a pound. Okay, it's 1.32. All right, so let's get a release. We haven't had a release in a while. I'm gonna go with my thumb. All right, there he goes. Paused for a long time. Okay, so that's 3 keeper fish. We need to keep it going. Let's go find another dock with some fish on. This one didn't have any, and this looked like a good dock, but it's pretty shallow. But so was that last one. Well, we're now heading back towards the launch ramp. We've got some pretty dark clouds over here. I wasn't really paying attention, and they showed up. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to beat the rain. I forgot to bring my rain jacket with me, or got rain pants and a raincoat. So, we'll see how this goes. I haven't been in a total downpour before, a thunderstorm, but also I have a raincoat. But I guess, yeah, what I want to do is I want to do the closing at this point too. So this was a tough day. I caught 3 keepers, probably 3 that were short. I had 2 that got off. I would think that both of them were probably keepers. They both felt like really good fish. So I'll end with that, and we'll see you in the morning. Unless I decide to check in after I get rained out. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Well, I just felt the first drop, and this looks like it's coming in heavy, and I'm going right towards it. All right, well, I guess I'm going to get cooled off. All right, well, now we got wind. That complicates things a bit. Oh, it's already wet, now it's pouring. So I might as well just blast through these waves. I'm soaked either way. And it's cold rain too. Good height. Holy cow! The rain's cold, but the water's warm. I hope I find my way back to the launch. Alright. Till we meet again. Alright, so I want to go over what happened yesterday. It was pretty amazing. I've been in a rainstorm, thunderstorm before on a small lake, and I had my rain gear on, it was warm, I was warm, and everything was fine, and it poured. Yesterday, I had looked at the weather the day before, and it said there's a 50 or maybe 60% chance to rain. I forgot about that, and I thought about my rain gear. I said, oh, it's not going to rain today. Not. So about probably 7 o'clock, I see some serious clouds coming in. So, and I'm across the lake, so I'm pretty, I got a distance to get back to the launch, and it looks like I'm not going to beat the rain. And it started raining. First, it started getting windy, and I was getting soaked just from the wind, just from the waves, coming over the bow. And so I was already soaked, but it was warm. Then it started raining, and it started pouring, and it wasn't very warm. So, but it got real bad. It rained hard and long, and it was foggy. I couldn't see. But the first mistake I made was I went the wrong way, and I got totally lost. I couldn't see anything, and it was getting late. I was blinded. The rain was hitting me, and the fog, I couldn't see. But I finally was able to see the shoreline, because I wasn't even able to see the shoreline. But I was able to see the shoreline, and I saw a dock, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go up to the dock. I'm going to see if I notice anything, because I still don't know if I'm lost. And I get right up to the dock, and there's a guy in his boat. And I'm like shocked. What's the odds of this guy being there? So I'm going to ask him, where's the launch? So I did, and he ended up taking me to after the rain stopped, which was probably about 20 minutes later. And this was going on for probably 40 minutes before that, at least. And but the rain stopped, and then he towed me back to my launch, and I was way off. By the time we got there, it was almost dark. It was pretty dark. But 15 more minutes, it would have been pitch black. There's no lights at the launch. I never would have found it. So, speak about a godsend. This guy towed me all the way back. It took a while, because I couldn't believe how far I was away when he was towing me. And I offered him some money. He says, oh no, so it was weird, because I thanked him a lot, but when he left, I realized, what was the chance of that guy just being there? The one dock that I go up to, I can't see anything, and there's a guy there, and he's just waiting out the storms. What the reason he was there. So that was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I don't know what would have happened if I'd have run into him, because I had no idea where I was going. I never would have found it. I never would have found it. I don't know what I would have done. So unbelievable, the way that worked out. Just amazing. And I made it back like at 8:30. So crazy. So that's what happened yesterday. I definitely was blessed with that experience, and pretty amazing. So that's long enough. I'll end with that and get back into the fishing. Thanks for being there. Bye-bye.